This year has been chock full of variations for RPG releases. As we wind down to the end of the year, there are some titles coming to new platforms. We take a look at some unique games that mix new mechanics diverging from the usual role-playing recipe. Whether it be action, turn-based strategy, or stealth in the cards, there's plenty of choice for the festive month of December. So without further ado, let's get into the last month of the year. Honourable mention, Desert Child. Desert Child is set in the world where players take on the role of a young and talented holobike racer who earns his income from taking odd jobs. In order to compete in the race of the universe, he must gather enough money to join the Grand Prix that takes place on the Red Planet. This indie title features a unique look on the racing genre, bringing holobike gameplay with RPG elements, drawing inspiration from animes such as Cowboy Bebop. Desert Child focuses on riding through terrain while shooting at enemies in your path. Players will experience hunting for bounties, delivering pizza, and even throwing races to earn that needed cash. When you're not on the racetrack, you'll explore colourful cities where you can upgrade your bike, dine on some interplanetary delicacies, take on gangsters, bounty hunters, and much more. The game has a variety of customizations for your bike, with guns, amplifiers, and even advertising. Choose from a range of cuisine that will give you added buffs to help you win. Players will need to master their combat skills and racing mechanics while doing it in your own style. The title also features local multiplayer where you can challenge your friends. Desert Child is set to release on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC this December. At number 5, Jagged Alliance Rage. A turn-based tactics title with adventure elements, Jagged Alliance Rage sets out its release this December. A spin-off that takes place 20 years after Jagged Alliance, a road trip that brings players to the jungle of hell. Putting mind and body to the test, group up with your allies as you battle against the entire island that's been ruled by a drug overlord and his army. It's not only the enemies that put a strain on the mercenaries, but dehydration, morale, and being far away from loved ones really takes its toll. Use strategy and guerrilla tactics to win over the island. There is also a choice to team up in 2-player co-op mode. Use unique rage skills that only get more powerful throughout the course of battle. Try using experimental drugs to help manipulate your enemies and maybe you'll win this fight. Jagged Alliance Rage hits PC, Xbox One, and PS4 on December 6. At number 4, Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. Described as a standalone RPG game with card game mechanics, Thronebreaker The Witcher Tales comes to console this December. The title brings card battles, world exploration, decision-based narrative, and puzzles to the mix. Following the well-known world of the Witcher series, the game follows the character Meve, who has been left to defend her kingdoms, Lyria and Rivia, from the Nilfgaardian invasion. Players will also get to take control of their own war camp, where they can recruit their troops. Discover supplies and resources from monsters who guard them, which include not only trolls but necrophages, dragons, and more. The battle system follows Gwent's mechanics, however there are some unique rules that will make for more interesting challenges for this single player. Since this is a narrative-driven game, it's no surprise that your choices will have consequences. Some decisions can even affect morale of your troops. There will be a few completely new locations to the Witcher franchise. Those who are hoping to see some of the well-known characters of the franchise will not be disappointed. Geralt of Rivia will be making an appearance. Thronebreaker The Witcher Tales joins PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on December 4th, 2018. At number 3, The Last Remnant Remastered. After roughly a decade since its original release, this game finally gets a new version, The Last Remnant Remastered. This time it's coming exclusively to PlayStation 4 with new graphics and engine upgrade. Those who love the original storyline will be happy to know that this will remain the same. The story takes place as players fight to save their own war-torn country, in a bleak and dark fantasy using a collection of mysterious runes called Remnants. A young man by the name of Rush Sykes is looking for his sister, who has gone missing. A turn of events ends up with him encountering the battlefield, being blasted with a giant laser cannon and ending up falling into a cave. The mechanics of the unique turn-based battle system also involves morale, which will affect both allies and enemies. Players can guide a party of up to 25 characters to battle. These are split into groups and share a health bar. You can also venture into dungeons in between combat and encounter enemies if you wish, using the world map to locate them. The Last Remnant Remastered releases on PlayStation 4 exclusively on December 6, 2018. At number 2, Path of Exile. Path of Exile action RPG finally makes its way to PlayStation 4 in the month of December, along with expansion 3.5.0. Those who are a fan of Diablo 2 will see some inspiration in this title. Set in the dark fantasy world of Rayclass, a harsh continent that has seen many mysterious catastrophes shaped by the past. Various creatures have inhabited this nightmarish land and are ready to challenge exiles that dare venture its lands. Players can choose from a variety of abilities using the gem system, which also includes valuable items. These will grant different abilities when combined with equipment. Each character class shares a highly intensive passive skill tree with 7 distinct locations dependent on class, and using keystone passives can dramatically change the way your character is played, meaning tons of versatility. Path of Exile comes to PlayStation 4 along with expansion 3.5.0, which will launch on all platforms. At number 1, Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. Inspired by the likes of XCOM, Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden is a turn-based strategy RPG based on the pen and paper role-playing game of the same name. The title gets its own twist with its quirky characters that are a cross between humans and animal-like creatures. The main characters, ducks, a mutated duck, and boarman, a boar mutation, may look a little strange, but they've developed some extraordinary abilities, such as damage absorption and even the ability to fly. The developers, the Bearded Ladies, take the traditional form of turn-based strategy, mixed in with some unique skills and enhanced headshots. Mutant allows you to hide your characters behind objects to gain cover. Start out each mission exploring the map with free roaming. Use this time to scout your enemies from a distance. Stealth is depicted in real time, giving total control on your sneak attacks, positioning of your mutants, and gaining the upper hand when it comes to the element of surprise. There's also a chance to unlock up to 30 different mutations, which comes with more abilities to choose from. Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden releases on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on December 4th. That's a wrap for the top RPGs of December. Did I miss your favorite December release? What games are you looking most forward to next year? Please let us know in the comments below.